Alrighty, and we are live. I'm going
Woo.
to turn off Slack because Slack notifications are really annoying.
Oh yeah, I should do that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
All right, well, since we're live, we don't have any viewers yet, but that's okay. Hello, Sarah.
Hi, Kevin.
How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing well. Thank you to all the viewers, either right now or in the future, for joining us. This is part of our HRDevFest series where we go through and we interview all of our upcoming speakers. We want to learn a little bit about what goes on in their head and what should we expect from them when HRDevFest comes around. If you're not familiar with HRDevFest, it's a conference we're putting on in the Norfolk, Virginia area on November 4th. You can get more information about it at hrdevfest.org. Tickets are currently on sale, and they're currently $39 until the end of September. So if you haven't bought a ticket yet, buy one now, or else the price is going to go up. So that's all I'm going to say about HRDevFest. You can get everything else in the show description whenever I write it. And let's turn to Sarah. So Sarah Bray, how are you doing today?
I'm pretty good.
Doing
I was
well?
so surprised that we are doing this live, and so it's great.
Well, I don't want to make you nervous, but we have 2 viewers, and
Okay.
so
Oh,
they're watching intently.
okay.
Well, let's start out with the basic, simple questions. Tell us a little about yourself.
Yeah, I work for a company called Andiet. I lead our design team, which is called Yes And. We're a software consulting company. We also do security and design, and we built a Google Hangouts competitor called Talkie. It's actually way better, so you should check it out.
Well, chat and maybe use that for future interviews.
Yeah, and I wrote a book called Gather the People. It is about creating work that people love, buy, and share. I've taught a lot of classes about that. I run a online co-working space called Gathered, which is a lot of fun. I write a newsletter about how our design and marketing choices affect people, including ourselves. And yeah, I just do a lot of stuff. So that's me.
Yeah, you sound like a busy person.
I'm a
So
little bit.
what do you do in your spare time? What hobbies do you have?
I have 3 kids, so I guess that counts as a hobby.
All right, so I
And
don't meet very many people in the 3 kid club.
yeah,
What ages and genders do we have?
we've got a boy 11 and 2 girls 9 and 5, and we homeschool.
Oh,
So
wow.
you probably hear them in the background. Yeah, so I do that. I really like what I do. So I'm kind of one of those people who every time I have a hobby, I kind of turn it into a project. So pretty much if I enjoy doing something, it's probably being turned into something to do with work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm the same way. If I have an interest, it turns into work, and then the goal is not to make your hobby too much work or seem like I don't know, like an obligation.
Yes.
I've had that happen.
Oh, I do have a hobby that isn't work yet.
Okay.
I'm learning to sing Italian opera music. So, yeah,
That
I
is,
probably won't turn that into a job.
well, not yet.
Probably.
Give it time. That sounds awesome. So I should put you on the spot right now and make you sing a couple bars for
Yeah.
everyone on live.
And you would be
I
disappointed.
know.
So.
All right. Well, I tried. So what we'll say is Italian opera singer Sarah Bray only at HRDevFest this year. Okay.
Right. That's November, right?
November.
I still have okay.
You have time.
Right.
Well, awesome. That is, I always like to say people in our industry, there's a common thread amongst a lot of us, developers, designers, anyone really in the industry. There's musical interests. You've probably seen my background. I have keyboards, I have guitars. I'm the same way. And everyone I meet that's technical, they all kind of share a love of music. So I love that you're singing Italian opera. I would love to hear that one day because I'm kind of fascinated by that right now.
Well, I'm sure my teacher is probably going to force me to do something, so we'll see.
Cool. Well, you're speaking at HRDevFest. This is the first time you've joined us. You weren't with us last year. Specifically, I want to talk about your session. Your session is called Developing for Connection, Building Software That People Love, Buy, and Share. Would you mind giving us kind of the 1,000-foot overview of what you're going to talk about, what people should expect?
Yeah, I feel like the thing that I've learned working with developers is we do like to collaborate a lot of times, but most of the time it's with our teams. And so what I want to talk about is collaborating with users and building processes into your workflow that allow you to do that frequently without feeling like you have to have things perfect in a way that's going to reach them and make sure that when you're done building your thing that you actually have people interested in using it. So yeah, that's what we're going to talk about.
Awesome. Yeah. So have you been very involved with the developer communities, or I guess the technical communities here in our area?
I'm trying to get more involved. I think I'm a little bit shy when it comes to getting out there. I did go to Beer.js. That was really fun. I was planning to go to the front-end Zeitgeist last night, but ended up having to do a work thing. But yeah, it is my goal to do that more.
I understand. I think you and I met at Norfolk JS years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
it's been a long time.
Yeah.
So one of the questions we get from people is, what makes you excited about something like HRDevFest?
Well, I feel like developers are my people, but because I spend so much time on the internet, a lot of my friends are from the internet, and I don't have a lot of people in my local community that I really can talk to about things that interest both of us. So really my whole goal is to meet other people who like similar things so that maybe we can make stuff together and do more things in person, because I'd like to do more things together rather than completely online. So
I know what you mean. That human interaction means so much.
yeah,
you're
it's
like
scary,
me.
but it's good.
And I think I can relate. I work at home. You work at home, and working home is such a completely different scenario, set of circumstances than working in an office. When I worked in an office, I just wanted to get away from all my peers. And now that I work at home, I really reach out for those times when I can interact with other humans, specifically in the tech space. It means a lot.
Yeah, totally. It's such a great feeling once I've actually done it. But when I think about it, I get a little nervous. But yeah.
And really, the last question is, where can people find out more about Sarah on the internet?
My website is sarahjbray.com. And there's links to all the stuff that I'm doing there. And our design team's website is yesand.is.
.is. Got it.
Yeah.
We'll put all that in the show notes so people can find you easily.
Cool.
Well, all right, Sarah. Well, I don't want to take up more of your time than I need to, but thank you so much for chatting with us.
Thanks.
And anyone who wants to come see Sarah, talk about gathering the people, sign up for our HRDevFest today and November 4th. Thanks again, Sarah.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too.